This is Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review, and this is my debut installment of your college basketball play of the day. I will be doing videos up for Sportsbook Review throughout the college basketball season on specific days. Usually it'll be on days like this Tuesday card where there's a lot of games on the slate, and I'll be picking and hence isolating one game in particular to discuss and talk about and go into it with analysis and provide hopefully a winning recommendation with that specific game. That's what we'll be doing with these college basketball videos. We're going to begin this installment for the card on Tuesday, December the 6th. It's a busy college basketball slate for December the 6th. And the game I have decided that we are going to talk about specifically in this video, we're going to look at the LaSalle Explorers taking on the Villanova Wildcats. It is a Big Five inner city of Philadelphia matchup. This is an annual rivalry series between these two schools. Villanova and LaSalle play each other every single season. And the same is happening here this particular year. Villanova Wildcats 8-0, sitting atop the new coaches poll that just came out in college basketball, defending national champions. We know the target's on their back. We know that everyone is going to be ready to come to play against this Villanova team. They've been absolutely sensational. I mean, I know they lost Ryan Arcidiacono from last year's squad. Definitely a guy they miss. But you look at the guys they still have: Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Chris Jenkins. Still an absolutely loaded Villanova team. They have a great bench, great depth, great starting five. There is some concerns, though, in terms of Phil Booth's availability for this game. He has missed the last 4 games with a knee injury, questionable to suit up for Villanova here on Tuesday night. You know, he's got small production off the bench, 5.7 points per game, 1.7 rebounds per game, but still a guy that Villanova would like to have available to them in this game. Very impressive stuff from Villanova so far, no question about it, but you know, the one concern I would have from them is since beating Purdue on the road, great win that was on the road back in November, 79-76, they haven't faced a boatload of upper-tier competition. Wake's a pretty decent team. They played them. But other than that, Western Michigan, Central Florida, College of Charleston, Penn, St. Joe's. LaSalle, to me, is a very, very good basketball team this season for John Giannini. I think they're a lot better than they've been, certainly than they were last year. I think they're going to be taking steps forward. And when you look at the meeting last year between these two teams, Villanova handing LaSalle a 76-47 blowout win. It was as ugly as you could possibly imagine for the Explorers in that game. But I like what I'm seeing from LaSalle, and I do think in this particular spot, 17 points might be a bit too much for Villanova to lay in this matchup. It's a rivalry game. LaSalle's going to bring it their all. I like what I see in terms of the talent for this LaSalle Explorers team. Syracuse transfer B.J. Johnson has really been a big-time player for the Explorers so far this season, shooting 53.6% from the field, averaging 18.7 points per game. How about 46% from the perimeter as well? His three-point shooting has been terrific. Jordan Price, doing a very good job as well for this team, averaging 41% from three-point range, shooting 10 of 16 from the field in LaSalle's last 3 games. So this team's got offensive firepower. And what I like to back when I'm looking at backing big underdogs like this, I'm not so much looking at teams that play that lockdown defense but can't put the ball in the hoop, can't put the ball in the ocean, so to speak. LaSalle can do that. LaSalle can score. And when I'm taking big dogs, I want dogs that can score, maybe even more than dogs that defend. And LaSalle can score. They're averaging 83.8 points per game, 48% shooting. Now, they're playing a phenomenal defensive team. We know Villanova can play defense. You don't win a national championship in basketball like Villanova did last year without playing good defense, but Villanova's got a game with Notre Dame on deck. It's a big name program. Usually they're in the NCAA tournament, or at least in the hunt to be in the NCAA tournament every year. It's a big game for Villanova on deck. Do they put their full 40 minutes of focus, effort, execution, and intensity into this game? We'll see. And it is worth noting, LaSalle's slightly better at the free throw line than Villanova. LaSalle 77% from the charity stripe, Villanova 75%. So LaSalle can hits their free throws, and that's big. because if Villanova gets into foul trouble, LaSalle can put the points in via the free throw, maybe keep this game closer than expected. And I like the chip on the shoulder that LaSalle has. LaSalle had a disappointing season last year, and I think they're going to be remembering the fact that they were just embarrassed by Villanova last year, 76-47. I'm willing to bet we see a closer game this time around. Let's make it official. I'm going to go in and take a shot with LaSalle, plus 17, rotation number 517. Yeah, I'm going against the defending national champions here. I'm taking LaSalle, plus 17. I think you get their absolute best effort, and it's worth noting when it comes to Villanova, last 6 tries, they've been a double-digit favorite this season. They're only 3-3 against the spread. They've been a 50-50 proposition. Failed to cover the number against Western Michigan, laying 23 points. They only won that game by 11. Failed to cover the number against Central Florida, laying 16. They only won that game by 10. Failed to cover the number at home against College of Charleston. They were laying 20.5 in that game. They only won by 16 in that game. Well, if they win by 16 in this game, cash is a ticket for us. I think it's a little bit inflated, and I think we get LaSalle's best game, and I think LaSalle's best game, best effort, is going to be just enough to keep them inside this number. Let's take LaSalle, plus 17, college basketball, play of the day for the card on Tuesday, December the 6th. All right, that'll wrap up my look at the college basketball slate, my play of the day for Tuesday, December 6th. I'm Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review. Until next time, enjoy the games, and good luck.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.